Alright, we are back with some more Ace Attorney. We have
Yay.
almost everyone here. But Pablo is not here, so I have to voice the French guy.
Yeah.
I think this is
Very
what he
bored.
wanted.
He did it on purpose.
Is this what you wanted? Alright, sorry.
Oh my.
Let me look at this. Okay, hold on, let me check. Hold on. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we were interrogating.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing to them.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
He also,
Okay.
he also has a proverbial gun pointed to his head, and he's probably going to get investigated by the police for fraud.
Yeah. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? I'm not doing it.
Really?
He comes often to for my special coffee.
Nope. Go for it.
I can do
I
it.
drank your coffee. I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special. I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience.
Oh, you make me so happy, monsieur. You are most welcome anytime.
I meant that in a sarcastic way.
Really? Hey, that's what he said.
So
Okay.
old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail.
Yeah.
How many minutes after?
Like 2 minutes.
So you were saying that not much time elapsed between when the victim and Mr. Kudo arrived. Oui, that is correct. But that still leaves a possibility of that something happened in that gap of time. And by your recollection, how much time would you say elapsed? Let me see, approximately 2 minutes, I would say. 2 minutes, that's all?
It seems unlikely that anything untoward?
Untoward. Yeah,
I know, that's why I said untoward. Could I?
that's a word.
In such a short
words,
time.
I know it's a weird word, but it is a word.
It is a word. It is an actual word.
Don't worry, you'll see a lot of weird words that like come from here. And you're like, that's a word, and you're like, okay.
Do they
Yeah.
do like Google Translate or something? Is that a
No,
thing
but the
that-
localization team was very weird.
Oh.
Probably. I don't know.
Mhm.
Rats, I knew I shouldn't have pursued this line of questioning.
You shouldn't have. Are you sure?
Hold on. Mhm.
Oh.
By old man, you mean Victor Kudo? Hold on. Because we have to ask something else here.
Like what?
What time was it?
Uh,
Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived? Although I can't remember, monsieur.
I believe we were told by a witness yesterday.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a scary kind of old man.
scary.
Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness?
The incident happened 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10, no? Just after 2, huh? Thank you for your help for jogging my memory, monsieur. You are wonderful.
I can't sit here all the time and do nothing, can I?
Okay.
The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony.
Oui, Monsieur Judge. Everything I do it for you.
Yes, you will. Merci bien. That's French, isn't it?
Yeah.
Glad at least one person's in a good mood.
He's even humming a song to himself. Looks like a hamster.
Whoops, I didn't mean to hold
Another
it.
one?
Sorry. I was trying to present.
Yeah.
You ask me
Maybe he
this
looks
question.
alike.
Hold on.
No
No other
customers.
customers.
6
Okay,
p.m.
there we go. Where is... What am I... Oh, yeah.
Oh!
I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. What do you mean? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week they announce the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That must have been the show. Mon Elg was listening to. Sorry. I saw the period and I was confused. I was like, what?
I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright.
I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant at 2 p.m., correct? I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was that time because I just had finished serving the lunch menu.
Get to the point, Wright. If you have one.
That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. And it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life.
It's on the air at 1:30.
Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier than that point in time. Noon! This victim, we've been told about, has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio, with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. The victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder.
Ding, 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 ding.
That is very...
Yes, there were two Glen Eggs in Tribulations that day. The real Glen Egg, now dead, have been poisoned by the real killer. And the phony Glen Egg acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness. It's very bizarre.
Yeah. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy? I said
Sorry. Yeah, I know.
Quite a performance, Trite.
Do,
You were almost on a roll.
do.
But sadly, you lack the rock, hard foundation of rhythm to the build of your song.
To build your song.
Thank you.
What is this, Music Theory 101?
Yes.
Jesus.
I always remember that one. Because it's just like, what is this, Music Theory 101?
Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain where the real Elg is?
Probably in the, I don't know, kitchen. I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at that time, the real Glen Elg was already dead.
That's certainly the obvious conclusion. Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say.
What?
Now, I presume you can prove the theory of yours.
This theory of yours?
Mm-hmm. Can you explain where the missing corpse went to?
The missing corpse?
Yeah.
According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glen Elg, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim?
Yeah.
The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with proof that the answer is answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body?
Oh my.
In the kitchen. No, not my secret stash.
It should be.
Yes,
my
Your
gosh.
Honor.
We're in the kitchen. Oh, that's
No
heinous.
conjecture, right? Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden.
Uh-oh. Do we have that?
Yeah.
Right. Do we have that?
Evidence.
Yes. What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
I thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead.
Good.
Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory of and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Glen Elg?
Concealed. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Tribulations.
Oh my god. Terrible.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yes.
Oh, no problem.
But where
You
could
got
a
the
body
Tina
have
four
been
voices?
hidden inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care
Oh.
to show the court on these plans, Mr. Wright? Yes,
I'll read that
yes, Your
over
Honor.
here.
No, it's okay. Good.
I kind
Are
of
you
want
sure?
to.
Oh, okay. Hold on. The kitchen!
Oh, I thought.
Oh my god!
The body was hidden here.
Ew,
Wait, what?
kitchen.
I see.
Nice. Wait, what is that word?
Supposition.
Okay. Nice supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up?
Can you back it up, Kendrick? Sorry.
Oh my god.
damn it.
No.
Where's the evidence that proves the body was
Give them
hidden in
that furnace back.
location? You
How would you give?
Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No. I've never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality, only from me.
Eyes.
Where was the bottle found, Mr. Wright? Interesting enough, Your Honor. It was found in the kitchen of Tribulations. Eh, quoi? But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain my aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication. What kind of medication? I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elk visited an otolaryngological clinic. And it was given
Whoa.
medication on that day. Colin Joe, whatever.
You can't be serious.
The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle match the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg. Glenn Elg's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Mon Dieu! Yes, I know what what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. It was you who hit the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird, however. You were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. No! Order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenelg? Never. I could not do such an horrible thing. Oh, Gatto's yelling no. He's drinking.
Whoa!
Mr. Gatto!
How the? Oh,
Bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee.
That's kind of crazy.
addiction.
That's one of my rules.
Yeah. Do you have the slightest idea how many cuts you've had by now? More than 17, I think.
Then I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I like to take them down with my empty cup.
You just
And then he
throw the
throws
cup.
it at Phoenix's
Yeah.
head.
Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear, my H-deficient friend?
Oof. Je vous demande pardon. Please, you must hear me out. It's a trap. Listen. Por favor. What?
It's a trap.
Yo habla español. Mr. Armstrong and por favor is Spanish.
He's a fake French.
He's fake. He's fake.
I'm only
He's
going
a
to
liar!
ask you once. I'm only going to ask you once. Did you do it?
No, absolutely no.
Let's hear it.
I've returned.
Oh, thank God.
Got one shot, right, Gramps?
Witness.
Witness. Portable permit just a bit.
Godot crashing out.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
Armstrong cashing out?
Yeah,
No, Godot crashing out.
Oh, good. Ah.
he was drinking, yeah.
Did I just crash out for a second? I'm back. If you lie under oath, again, Mr. Godot, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you. As does my
As does my gravel.
Yes.
Yes.
I was gonna say grave.
My gravel.
My gravel.
Oui, it is clear. What do they always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this. Mm-hmm.
Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. The final testimony.
The confession. I love you.
It is true. I hid the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me.
So there's just more
Believe.
evidence that him and Ron are related because they both were forced to like hide bodies.
No,
Yeah.
but he's French.
Well, so was Ron.
No,
They
he's
have the
not.
same hair, kinda. The hair type, you know.
French.
He's no.
Listen, they got the same. They've got the same curly hair, the same sort of hair color. They both speak French, and they're both wimps.
You were forced by who?
Coincidence.
I cannot say, or I will be erased.
You're
Let's
in
try a
court
different
room.
question then.
Oh.
When Mr. L died, was he really the only person at his table?
Mm-hmm.
There was.
There is another.
Oh!
Do you know what the fuck?
There was another man.
It was
No,
you,
I was just
Phoenix
seeing
Wright.
I was seeing the animation of the guy appearing.
Okay.
I knew it.
Maggie was telling the truth. Poor Maggie.
You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr.
Mhm.
Wright.
Let's go try.
There's just one more thing I need to do. Gotta break this guy and gotta tell us the name of the real killer.
Is it just me, or has this been the first case where the entire court is like kind of in sync with
Invested?
each other?
Oh,
Like, this guy's lying.
yeah, everyone's invested.
Yeah, everyone is just
His
kind
Oh,
of
you
hair
mean-
his hair looks like caramel.
like sure
Oh, yeah, it
Gato is
does.
still being a hater, but everyone's kind of locked
Let's
in
end
right
this
now.
dance of ring around the rosy, Mr. Armstrong. This is the man that you've been referring to. Ah!
Who's that? It looks exactly like you. I feel like I've seen this man somewhere.
Mhm.
It's just my cousin, don't worry.
Oh, I
about
don't
it.
know. Maybe a month ago in this very courtroom.
Oh my gosh, Judge.
This man's name is Furio Tiger. He's the manager of a loan office called Tender Lender.
Such a weird name.
There's no point in trying to hide the truth anymore, Mr. Armstrong. I know you couldn't go against Mr. Tiger. At least not while he had this on you. No, that's the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I can't tell today has worn you out. You have my permission to go home, Mr. Wright.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Oui, you are tired. The oil is a mild blend of myrtle and lavender.
Don't
Oh, shit.
Mr. Wright.
you embarrassed us.
We got this covered.
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
Covered, like I'm gonna leave to you to finish.
Oh, Jesus.
Mr. Armstrong, no more games. Okay. Yeah, no, I pressed the wrong one. It's this one.
Supposed to be low.
For $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything. This man told you. Oui, it is as you say.
Mr. Armstrong.
La Tiger, he told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. One on the day in question, he was meeting la victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to and I had no choice. So he's an accomplice, basically.
Uh-oh. That's
I
gonna be
carried
hefty.
the body and the inconsistent Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I had seen. I think we can now safely say that man who forced you out, forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tiger.
put your tongue away, you freak.
I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket.
Sorry.
Did it cut out?
No, we're good.
Nope.
Was that your doing as well?
No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it, well, I was not. It is despicable.
Mr. Gatto? You will summon Mr. Furio Tiger as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. 30 minutes. What? The trial will go on. I will see to it myself. I need half an hour to get the guy on the stand. Not a
Oh
minute
my.
more.
Okay, wow.
He's not afraid.
How
huh?
the...
Don't sit back and relax yet, Trite. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Gatto. We will resume once Mr. Tiger is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess. Oh my god. This is...
Oh,
Gino got excited and just misclicked.
I didn't misclick.
you did. You gave him the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah.
We were humiliated in court. So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. We've almost got this case won now, Nick.
I wish I could agree.
Huh?
When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to.
Uh-oh.
But Gato picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is true.
You mean you think Mr. Armstrong was lying?
I don't know, but if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need. Hey, pal!
Here's a plot relevance, case relevant study.
Detective Gumshoe!
What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end.
Hey, that's the pot counting the kettle black, Miss Little Top Knot? Miss Top Knot?
Whoa.
It's not a top knot.
Never mind about the hair, just calm down, alright? I can't sit still when I don't have a job to do. I kinda get wound up. Ah!
Well, you
No
take
kidding.
that to your bed.
You gotta have something to, yeah, you gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna
Oh my.
take a jog back down to the precinct. I could get some prints analyzed if you got, you got an hour. An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then.
But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right?
True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprints analysis done in an hour? You bet! In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? Oh.
What print?
It's bad.
Oh, the bottle.
If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this?
You know the contents of within that bottle.
Oh, hey! That's the small bottle I gave you to you this morning, right? Yeah, I think it's time we solved the last mystery of who the prints on it belong to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, it's been gnawing at me, too. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back.
Don't worry, I'll get it to me and the lab boys.
Don't worry. Mm-hmm.
We're so happy that we're giving Gumshoe something to do other than his actual job.
This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess. Cakes?
What? It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys.
Oh, we are so back, baby.
What happened?
Court will
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Gato, did you find a...
Sorry.
You... Yes, I have. I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job. It was a 3-cup job, no problem.
Tamed him? The guy's named Furio Tiger, but come on.
He's pretty lively. Be careful.
Yeah.
He still bites.
What did you mean by that?
Very well. Please show Mr. Tiger to the stand.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh my god! She
Don't
hid
hide under the
table
table,
again.
Maya, unless there's room for me down there too.
Would you mind? What'd you say to me? Nothing. I didn't say nothing, honest.
Who could have guessed that the fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge?
I got business to take care of, you hear me? So I'll tell. So the hell called me into this hole. Was it you, Spiky?
Heck, no, of course not. It was the
What happened? He just peaced out
Runner?
like a meme. What the fuck? What was that?
Hold on, I gotta show you guys. That's exactly what it was. Hold on, where is it?
Oh dear.
Wait, hold on, before we continue, I need to find it.
I don't think I even need to bother saying what his name translates to.
What?
Yeah.
What does his name translate to? Maybe give me some time.
It's kind of okay. Fine.
What's his name?
So even without googling it, his name is Furio Tigre, which is basically, without even googling it, I know that's just angry tiger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
but it's-
Angry Tiger.
Oh, that's his actual name.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Imagine if he has an actual government name. It's like the most normal name you could think of.
Yeah.
Like Simon or
His
something.
government
John.
name is like Yasuho or something.
Yeah, it's this meme.
Mhm.
Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as
Don't
normal.
mind me.
Oh my god, Judge.
I seem to also
to
drop
break
my
order.
gavel too. So, please continue.
That's it, we're doomed.
Maybe you just didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me here? There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What you say?
Oh no, he's deaf.
There's no point in struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in.
Too cool.
Don't let him get the better of you, Nick.
Now you have to sound like you're under the table. You're like far
Oh.
away.
Don't let him get the better of you, Nick.
Let's start with the, you know, about the incident in question, correct? Incident? I don't know nothing about this stinking incident, Masky boy.
That's ableist.
God.
What'd you say, punk?
He uses it to see. Gosh.
So
You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie who? I've got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas. Of course. Well, prepare you could give us your testimony then. Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix, right?
Hmm?
You the one who set this up, didn't you? You're gonna regret the day you roughed with the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying?
Oh,
Well, maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today.
it's a real gangster out to get you. Get a grip, Nick.
Don't really
Tigers
have Maya
out.
and the judge hiding.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's the two of them. Are they still?
I don't know nothing about murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all my time in my office. I got whales lining up to borrow cash from Tender Lender every single day. You want to check my alibi? Just ask Violetta. Alright, I found my pen. That last one. Very well.
Yeah, you just said you found your pen, so...
Oh.
What was it, please, witness, if you could refrain from shouting out like that? I know the kind of games that guy in blue's playing. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He's just pushing away
Punches.
He's just punching away at stupid details till he wins.
Lowlife, me?
Yeah, you're broke. Listen up, Smarty. Every time you ask me something, dang, that doesn't relate to this case. I'm gonna bill you $50,000, and you's gonna borrow the cash from me.
That's one loan contract I refuse to sign.
And don't think I ain't gonna hurt you when you tangle with the tiger.
He's literally blatantly just threatening everyone in court. In court?
I love good spectator sport. Just a minute. That's really not... This witness is... How can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his bad side and he'll bite everyone's head off. Yours too. Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here. You better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business.
Shit.
If I didn't spit nothing now, I ain't gonna catch my bus.
Oh. Wait, his thing was broken, right?
Took a bus here.
Yeah. The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing for the witness's testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Eggs?
Yeah. Give me a second.
You're
I'll
still under
go
the
under
table.
my table, like literally. Give me a sec.
Oh my god, you're actually going under the table. That's hilarious.
You can do it, Nick!
Come out from under the table there already, would you, Maya?
Shit.
I know nothing about murder. I was tied up in December last year. Okay. Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know.
You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is.
Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini?
Oh no, the girl that likes him.
Yeah, but she knows the truth. She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says. That's where I was. It seems like a rather sketchy schedule.
Oh my god.
There he goes again. Tiger did it all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder, so now what? Press harder. Mr. Tiger.
What you want?
Oh man.
You wouldn't mind going into more detail.
This is a dead end, Trite. And you know it. Remember the rules?
What rules?
No. It's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately.
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too?
Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with
Actual cats.
That'd be so adorable.
me.
So cute. That'd be so fucking cute.
I had never seen that young kid before. I don't believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Gatto, if you could please... Mr. Tiger, the court asks you to add that to your last testimony.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself. Be a man, Your Honor.
No, I won't.
Was in the office. Never saw the kid before, too. Then what's this thing? Well, hold on.
What's this right here? That's a...
Hey, just
Meet with the tiger. Mr. Tiger, you claim that you didn't know Mr. Glen Elg, but it appears that Mr. Elg knew you.
he had his own schedule.
King. What? Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger. And the date, December 3rd. December 3rd? That's the day of the murder.
Yes, Judge.
So, Mr. Tiger, I submit, you did indeed know one Mr. Glen Elg. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him.
Here we go.
Oh. Not bad. You's actually not bad. Sorry? I was just messing with yous. Just to see how good you were.
Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad.
That's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you are under oath. Lies will not be tolerated here.
You.
You called me a liar. Is that what you're doing? No.
Ruh-roh.
It's like Scooby-Doo shit. It's so cute.
Yeah, that's definitely a reference.
Oh, Jesus, I made my dog bark. So you're saying that you claim to have never seen the kid before. Is that true? I said I'm dead serious. I mean, knees deep in the body, serious. You better believe that's the truth. Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. This is while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tiger.
Shit, I got my ice cream on my hand. How? I ate it earlier.
What?
Yeah, I was planning on getting some dessert myself, so...
Do we all have this?
I mean, you can get some while I cover.
Yeah.
Or did you get some already?
Yes. No, not yet. I had to... No, not yet. No, not yet. I was...
Then I'll cover for you. It's alright.
Oh, no. Okay.
Go, Chino.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Would you mind indulging the court, witness?
No, did I?
You never actually met the victim? That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy.
Ew, Chino.
Not like that.
Sorry. Oh, here we go. Get ready for a Brooklyn accent.
Okay, let's see. I ain't no liar. I never met Glen Elg. There was some lame guy with that name, though. Wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, Tender Lender. I waited around for him, but he ain't ever showed. I ain't ever been to that Tribulations joint. Is here?
What? That's weird.
I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up? I heard it. Oh. Adi, do you want to voice Gato, or do you want me to?
Oh, yeah, I want to do it.
Okay.
Kind of.
I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead.
Ooh. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make my bus now, and now I'm gonna have to take the express train. That bill's going straight to you, right?
I'd be pissed too.
Let's see.
Get out of here. I'm walking
Well, then what about the matches?
The who now?
Mr. Tiger, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches? Matches? What you's talking about? We found them in your office at Tenderlender. They're from that restaurant. What?
Alright, I'm here.
If you really never been to Tribulations before, what was a book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk? They call it a book of matches?
I
That
guess
really-
so.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Book of
Okay.
matches.
I guess. It's weird.
My brain would picture an actual book if you say that.
Yeah, I know, but I guess, like, the thing it's in looks like a book.
You've
That's
been
why
snooping
it's-
around in my office.
Ew.
You wise guy. What are you? My ball and chain? Ain't no board controlling me.
Broad.
Broad.
Like a woman?
Ain't no, yeah.
Order in the court. Well, witness. I think it's time you start telling us the truth, don't you? Sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive me. Sanimase.
Come on, Judge.
Pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But okay. I was at that joint that day.
What?
But listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well. Looks like an order just came in another testimony.
All right, more testimony. Okay. Mhm.
Alright, one testimony coming right up.
I'm this close to proving it was him.
Are we?
He did meet Glen Elg that day. Mhm. And he did put poison in his coffee. He must have.
Alright, here we go. I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as a concrete. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be two, so I split. I heard the cop sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then? Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold it. If I wait around here for any longer, I ain't even gonna make my normal express. No more stupid questions. No problem. Thank you. Anytime Tri presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays it a penalty by throwing this coffee at him. Mr. Gato, that's my job. Yeah, well, you were cowering underneath the table. Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it.
Oh my god. Poor judge.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna go make coffee, but I can't use the kettle right now, so I'm drinking Coke.
What flavor?
Yes, with cookies, no less. I'm trying to kill myself. Wait, I shouldn't say that on Twitch.
Yeah.
What
Is
flavor?
that
though?
off limits?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think they'll get you banned.
Ah.
or something. I don't know.
I guess if you're like affiliate or like if you're I think if you're affiliate or partner, but I'm none of those.
I guess
So
you could say
But
selfless
we are
trust.
keeping it safe.
yeah.
The Special Express ain't.
Oh man, doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here?
No,
Nope.
it doesn't.
Supposed to get a restaurant. I open the door. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
He wouldn't be able to see it. You mean you saw Glenn Elg's dead body?
I guess I did, but I only saw him from behind. He wasn't wearing some raggy bit of cloth. He called a hat.
Mhm. And what time was this?
I don't know.
Huh?
You know what winds me up more than anything else in the world?
You know what grinds my
Watches.
gears? Watches.
Yeah.
Round
Watches.
watches.
Wow, watches.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna pollute my paws with some ticking hen picker.
Mhm.
Out of interest, Mr. Tiger, what winds you up the second most? Huh? Would you think in Square Watch is
This guy for real?
all I need to know was that something bad was going to go down at that place.
Mhm. Pretty hot. So I split. I was looking down. Okay. Mhm. All right. Sorry. You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tiger?
No one escapes the tiger's clutches.
Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro.
What?
Oh.
And no one escapes the Phoenix's clutches. I think it's time we got something straight.
Not me.
What's this, Trite? A new line of irrelevant questioning?
These are the floor plans of the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tiger. From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this. Like you're holding a flashlight.
Indeed. Indeed. The witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat.
Mhm.
Isn't that what I just said?
No.
I saw the back of the kid's head.
Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember that each of the tables is a tall partition.
What? That's true.
Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the court, the field of vision of any customer walking in, ends here.
Sweat.
So from the entrance of Tribulations, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day because you met with him. Has it only been really an hour? I feel like we
Wrong.
did a lot.
Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table.
But the defense just proved that point to be moot. The victim witnessed by Mr. Kudo was not Glen Elg, but a fake.
What?
In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had just killed and acted out a charade.
That will do. This trial has gone long enough without an obvious question being answered. Who exactly was the real killer and who impersonated the victim?
What is Obama's last name?
You say the killer murdered Glenn Elg.
Isn't it just Obama?
And then impersonated his
That's his last name. Right?
impersonated his victim.
Yeah,
in
that
the-
is his last name.
What, Glenn Elg?
No, Obama.
Victim in the performance for Victor Kudo. In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal to the court.
Oh, yeah, it's just, it's Tiger. Obviously, the killer is Furio Tiger. No one else could have done it.
What? Well, witness. Now that's cute. You think you can pin this on the tiger? Maybe you don't understand. The tiger is king of the jungle. So,
Is it?
So, it's debatable. And I dares you to say it again. Come on. You got the guts.
The lion is the king of the jungle.
You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger.
Leopards too.
It's the defense. It's the defense. Go ahead. Tell the witness, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright?
Oh God.
Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You got guts, and I'll give you that. Mr. Wright, don't leave me to handle this alone. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Mr. Gatto. Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony once more. Time. The old man didn't see just the victim. Oh, no. The servant...
Yeah, there's no question about it.
Jesus. Okay.
Was the victim he saw the real... Oh, hold on.
The real victim?
Okay, Adi, go.
Is it?
Was the victim he saw the real victim? That doesn't matter. The fact remains, he saw the accused put the poison into the coffee.
Yes, it was the waitress who poisoned the Objection! Very impressive, Mr. Gatto. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack.
You're not fooling anybody. Ha! Found your pen at last, right?
It was in my pocket. But anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glenn Elg, and the waitress from behind.
Yes, your point, Mr. Wright.
I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glenn Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show.
What, you mean the waitress was an imposter as well?
Among Us!
Among Us.
The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her.
Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed? Who's this one?
Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of the Tender Lender.
He's making a big mistake. Don't know who Viola's grandfather is?
Ew.
You better be going home in an armored truck tonight if you know what I mean.
As long as it's not the Cybertruck.
That's not gonna help anything. Stop shaking, Nick.
Where was I? Yes, the defendant, Miss Bird, had stated the following. Shoot, there was another customer in the restaurant. Started creepy and she had a cackling laugh. There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when that eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show that he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice, once for real and once for show. For you to get ready and Mr. Furio Tiger, the only person who could have committed the crime, is you!
Witness? What have you got to say?
Hello.
That's cute. Sorry? He's all right. I could do with a guy like you around.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get me to my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go.
Something to think about?
You got it all wrapped up. Nice, huh, Mr. Right? Right. But you'd missed out one real important thing.
But that can't be.
I was in that joint the day, and I met that kid too.
Okay.
But I couldn't have poisoned him. You's here. What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tiger? What a troublemaker.
Troublemaker?
Thank you. Looks like we're going to need another one for the road. One more steamed cup of hot testimony.
Okay.
But I don't know how to make that.
No, not you. No, not you. You make good cups of coffee.
Yay!
Indeed, witness. You will explain yourself to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify.
One more. One last
What happened
time.
to the day at Tribulation between yourself and the victim? Yeah, I loaned Elle the money, about
Yeah, I did it.
$1,000.
And I'd do it again.
Yeah, $1,000.
1,000.
That day we was due to have a little chat. The kid had hit his payback date. See? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he started screaming. Yes, I won the $500,000. He got lucky, you know, real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she'd done, everything would have been over. Now, I see the principal amount you loaned to Mr. Elg was $50,000.
Sorry.
Hmm?
I was checking something.
No, you're fine. Yeah, well, you've got the VIG to take it into account. Interest builds up fast, you know.
That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal.
And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question. Yeah, he was one lucky kid. He got the $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't gonna, and I got no motive, you ain't got no case.
His motive? He has one, but what is it? That's the victim. I want El Cash. Oh, wait. The waitress, you mean?
The girl with the glasses in the defendant's chair. Who else could I mean? If she hadn't got in the way of things, would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with.
I know this is so random to point out, but Cristiano Ronaldo got revealed for Fatal Fury.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yup.
Who's that?
He's a soccer player.
Yeah, I know.
It's just as Cristiano Ronaldo. But then they have somebody else voicing him.
That is.
Why not just use the guy?
I know, but it's so funny they have somebody else voicing him in English.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the door back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Would have been. What do you mean things would have been over and done with?
Hold on. What's the moon? There you go. Are you all there or what? I'm talking about the cash.
Sorry.
I was there to get my $1,000 back. That's all I'm a businessman. It was all coming together before that witness got in the way.
Waitress.
As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. Tiger had no motive for killing the victim. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said.
The tiger's motive, huh? Didn't kill the guy. Objection.
There, that's the right one.
So you just intended to get back. Let's see. Intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. Elk owed you, correct?
I loaned that guy the cash, so that's my right.
Unfortunately for Mr. Elk, $100,000 wasn't enough to cover it, was it? About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you?
Uh-oh.
an accident involving a car and a scooter in which a young woman was injured.
Well,
She was taken to the hospital where she underwent surgery.
What are you getting at, this info?
These medical paper documents the treatment of these medical paper document the treatment of the young woman in question. Sorry. According to these, her operation cost $1 million. Payment for these expenses were due in December of last year and was paid in full.
$1 million? A preposterous sum. Someone should have sued these HMOs.
Yeah.
No one would pay a bill like that. If that medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a morgue.
Oof. But Mr. Tiger had no choice but to pay, because his very life depended on it.
Ew. Oh no.
Order in the court. You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright?
Indeed, it did. Simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini.
Did you say Cadaverini?
Bruto Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of all the underworld activities in the city, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola
I'll be right back.
Cadaverini. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire $1 million Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, you decided to sacrifice Glen Elg's life to pay your debt.
So mean.
Order! What do you say to that, witness? Adi? Adi? Hello?
Is it both AFK?
I guess so.
It's a nice little fairy tale trite.
I got a cinnamon roll.
Even if the
Oh, you
witness
gotta.
didn't
You're
pay
AFK, okay?
$1 million.
I was like, what happened to Adi? And I just hear, I got a cinnamon roll.
That doesn't tie him to the Mr. L case murder.
I think we're finishing this case.
L
too.
only owed him $1,000 and had only hoped to repay it anyway. Yeah, the guy wasn't worth my spit.
Ew.
Ew. Okay.
I don't think so. In fact, the opposite is true.
The opposite?
Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But, in this case, the very fact that Glen Elg had no way to repay the money is crucial.
What?
Do you know where you're going with this, Nick?
You've got to think outside the box, Maya.
Alright. Outside the box?
It's very straightforward. The tiger wasn't after the $100,000 at all.
It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share with us? What exactly was Mr. Tiger after?
The mixtape. Glen Elg was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was collateral Mr. L put up in order to borrow the money.
Care to explain how skilled can be used to
Use as collateral.
collateral to secure a loan, right?
Mm-hmm. He had the skill to create a computer virus, and so he did. A virus known as MC Bomber.
Computer virus? What does
Mm-hmm.
what does one of this do?
Computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the inside of a computer.
Computer? What
You
does
cannot.
one of
No,
those do?
Judge. No, you're not that old. I guess the beard isn't the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age. Explain to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is an important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market. Mr. Tiger, you couldn't have cared less about the $100,000, isn't that right?
What you care about was one thing.
All you cared about was one thing, the virus.
Poor Tiger.
RAR XCRXD.
Yeah.
Sorry. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tiger's sole intention was to get his hands on the CD. Glen Elk had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tiger knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tiger would prefer to say never happened, but he can't and neither can I.
The lottery win.
Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. L won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tiger with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least no legitimate way.
So pretty.
So he resorted to illegitimate means.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
He murdered Glen Elg and then made his next move, to frame Maggie Bird for the crime.
She was at the wrong place.
Mr. Tiger posed as Glen Elg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo.
I forgot how deep his voice is.
Like I said, Trite, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark about it.
Oh, that's the thing. He wasn't.
Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Gatto? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000, in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tiger's plan. Oh, God.
Order in the court. Silence or I will quit. You put on a good show, Spiky.
Uh-oh.
If you want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You'd say I dress up like that kid created a witness and framed someone. If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my red shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that.
I agree.
You do?
Despite your appearance, you're very careful. That's why you took on one more precaution. One more trick to make sure that Miss Bird had no way out.
Another one, Mr. Wright? Interesting. Why don't you fill us in, Trite? What was the trick you say Mr. Tiger performed to frame the accused? What on earth is that? What an insult to think of anyone that could fool by such a childish imagination.
Imitation.
Imitation.
Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tiger, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago in this very courtroom, you posed as me.
What? That's...
The truth.
But... the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Although... now that we're thinking about it...
Seriously?
It
It's fucking orange.
it was you that was in the courtroom, wasn't it? No doubt about it. It was you.
Oh my god.
Standing here. This very courtroom. A mere month ago. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable...
Reputable, shabby.
disreputable, shabby defense I have ever seen. Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove that the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man. He has spiky hair. Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him? Hey. Forget about it, alright? I wouldn't do something like that. Not me. You make a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh?
Have you no pride, sir?
This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, right here in court we deal with people's lives. Mr. Gatto's right.
Your Honor?
Speak for myself. I am absolutely convinced the attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge, with the vast power to my hand.
With the vested power to hand down a verdict.
With the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it.
No!
If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. The circumstance surrounding Mr. Tiger and the dubious for sure.
Are dubious for sure.
Are dubious for sure, but no conclusive.
Not
conclusive. Thank you.
But we've come so far.
You say you impersonated Glenn Elg. You say he impersonated you. But none of them add up to the murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee.
Ah, you suck.
Yeah.
Do we not have any evidence?
Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get mauled. You got me?
All I meant to do is chase him around a bit. I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt.
Looks like I won't be needed to Looks like I don't need a refill.
I just had one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence, maybe I could get Maggie off the hook. Where's Gumshoe?
Gumshoe, please hurry up. The witness cross-examination is over. You're free to go, Mr. Tiger.
Hold it!
Ooh!
Your Honor, sir! Wait!
He brought it.
Looks
So
like a double
cute.
for the detective.
Detective Gumshoe! Sorry it took so long, pal. I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this, too.
What is it, detective?
Isn't it obvious, pal? The final decisive piece of evidence.
What?
Okay. Sorry it took so long, but I finally got the results from the lab. The results? About the prince, pal, from this medicine bottle.
Oh, so do you know who the prince belong to now?
Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know.
Who is it? Oh, they're the tigers, right? I knew it.
You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. The Furio Tiger's paws prints, all right?
That's great. We've got him now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick. Is he getting afraid now?
I know. Look, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on the bottle now. Oh, what? Why not? What we need to produce for at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison in Gwinnell's coffee. He already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle really doesn't make any difference now. I knew it. Great, no matter how hard I try, I never had any use.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
It's our last chance to help Maggie, and I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright, I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal. Oh.
It's like the worst time. Detective Gumshoe.
But Maggie,
You've been working on something for me.
Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it, and I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry, I'll get out of your hair now.
Detective Gumshoe, wait.
He's gone.
isn't there anything we can do now, Nick?
I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence, it's only there was some way I could use it. Oh, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I granted you a Oh, sorry.
So you could prepare this decisive evidence you've discovered.
Yes.
Don't keep us all in suspense, Trite. Show us. Naturally. You can assume the evidence.
It's evidence that will stand.
That it's evidence that it could actually stand up in court, can't we?
Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste.
How much more of my time are you gonna waste? I'd been to no court before. But you lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion.
Oh.
No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will take us through
Talk us through it.
You will talk us through it, Mr. Wright.
I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here, but maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit.
Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright.
Hmm?
Present the final decisive piece of evidence to prove the court.
Okay. This is the defense's final piece of evidence.
Isn't the victims?
Your Honor, naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We've clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tiger.
What? But, Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information?
Everyone here knows what this bottle contains. Except for one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark.
My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle. Is that what you saying? Well, what the hell is it anyway?
Phony trial, phony lawyer, and a phony clue. Everything in this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Mr. Tiger, this decisive piece of evidence will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains... This bottle contains potassium cyanide.
Ah!
Potassium cyanide?
Sorry. Poison used to murder Mr. Elg, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tiger, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that?
You'd make a good clown. You know that.
What? What was I doing? Clicked on the tag. Sorry.
We're never gonna be good at this stick. You just
You're
make
never
me
gonna
laugh
get this to
now.
stick.
You're never gonna get this to stick. You're just making me laugh. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger?
A bluff? Mm-hmm.
I can see straight through you, Phoenix, right? You ain't the bottle. It ain't
That
the
ain't-
bottle. That ain't the bottle of cyanide that's in it.
No, no. This is the bottle we found traces of poison in.
Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass.
Why do you know that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm.
That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. And why are your fingerprints on it?
Even everyone's like,
Huh? Huh?
got him. At last.
What? Has everyone gone quiet? Said that bottle.
Is this the bottle you're referring to?
Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle of cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you people. That lawyer's playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell that guy where to go. Still haven't figured it out. Don't realize that you just said.
Don't you realize?
Don't you realize what you just said? What? I said. What did I just say?
You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. Describe the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison.
You don't know who you messing with. I'm the Tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market.
Not anymore. That's you still.
You think I'm gonna let someone jump the suit and get the better of me?
But some jumped up suit get the better.
Some jumped. It's a $30 haircut.
Sure. That last piece of evidence was phony. But that's what you deserve. The phony trial with a phony lawyer was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's crashing now.
Whoa! Crazy. Went Super Saiyan, Chino. Whoa! The spiky hair and everything. Whoa! What the
The
hell?
lights are out.
What's going on?
It looks like a
Looks like
blackout. Oh, he threw coffee. He threw the coffee at him.
Well done, Trite. Okay.
He blamed him.
I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you.
Jesus. Oh shit.
Savor it. Now you watch the police restrain your prey.
Where did he throw the fucking coffee?
He threw coffee in the dark.
Yeah.
That's
I
Caught
have
him
aim
so off guard.
Mr. Wright caught a tiger.
I feel like I remembered
his-
that scene different because I thought the glow would show some of his face. And some of the other versions of the game.
That's more funny
like,
within that type.
Well, no. I mean, I'm talking about Gato. Because like in the show, in the shot, it's supposed to, like in other versions, like because I remember specifically that his face would show a little bit more from the glow of the red.
I kind of like that one though.
But
You barely see anything but the goggles for his eyes. It's hilarious.
Mr. Wright caught a tiger by his toe. But if the one's hollering,
this one hollers.
This one hollers. He won't be let go. Ah.
Oh, why you see rhyming?
Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tiger, Mr. Gato? He is being arrested for suspicion of murder of Glen Elk, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Hope you forgive us, Maggie. This bird
No, to the court.
was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney.
Yes, she was.
In the absence of a genuine evidence. And in the absence of the genuine evidence.
Sorry.
But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for the one who, if it isn't the one who slipped the tongue. Slip of the tongue. Ryu Tiger was truly frightened criminal. A truly frightening one. Is that the defense attorney over there?
Gato.
Well, I'm in no position. Well, I'm now.
I
in
am
position
now.
to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie Bird
Not
not
guilty. Yay!
That is all this court is adjourned. I'm going to sue the court now.
Mr. Wright, I am at a loss for words. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Maggie.
I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in trouble and all that trouble a month ago. But now I feel like I can forgive him.
Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger.
Look, Nick, in the doorway.
It's the tiger.
Oh, we're screwed. We're gonna get killed by him, huh? It is the last season, Chino. The last one. Chino was at the doorway!
Detective Gumshoe. Oh, guess I'll be heading off then. See you, Rappo. Wait!
You
Huh?
get back here.
So who's at the doorway?
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Maggie.
Thanks.
I knew you were innocent all along.
Why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, well, I was. Well, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around.
Huh?
Wait up, detective. He just ran off.
Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got that medication bottle.
That wasn't even of any use.
But
Okay.
it's kind of true, but
It's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Gumshoe was just running around in circles.
Poor guy.
well,
Looks like she
I
still
would-
isn't ready to forgive him.
Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick?
Yeah, Maya's right. Should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie, you know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you throughout all of this.
I wanted to believe that, sir. But on the first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up.
He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
He doubted me, that's why. He thought I might have done it.
Gotta prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. Give her a little
about
present
the
to celebrate her
weenies?
freedom. Yeah.
Oh, it is a weenie.
Here you are. A present to celebrate your freedom.
That's
Present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love.
And weenies.
I thought you said and. I thought you said and weed. Thought that's what you
Yeah, you
said. I was
stashed
like,
some edibles in
and
there.
weed.
Oh boy. He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Kinda can't blame her.
Detective Gumshoe. I actually really like weenies, you know.
Oh. Did you guys hear? I heard that. Is that the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck? I thought it was just. Did you guys
I thought I
hear
was
that?
hearing things.
Pretty hungry myself, you know.
Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it?
Is it okay if I eat this now?
I kind of don't blame her for blaming Gumshoe.
Mm-hmm.
You
So?
did throw her down the bus.
True. How is it, Maggie?
It's really good.
That's the taste of freedom, Maggie.
Weenies? Yeesh.
Because she's, yeah. So the case of the phony versus genuine came to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up.
Poor girl. Jeez.
And who knows? Maybe a whole new chapter of her
Aw.
life is about to start.
Aw, they're gonna get married in the next one?
I wish.
I wish, but I don't know if she would like Gumshoe, because he kind
It's
of
a P
is
for
terrible.
turnabout.
Not as a person, but
Oh, well, that spoils what's gonna happen next.
Whoa!
That's
He's
why Pablo
back?
should have been here. And this is
Oh,
why.
Look at his back.
Edgeworth.
What's he doing? Did he go to Europe or something? Wait, I don't understand the geographical thing in this game.
This is the last one, right?
Nope, there's still one more
Oh,
after
looks
this.
like
So
there's
this
another
is
one.
this is the beginning of the end.
What the fuck? What? Turnabout beginnings. Oh.
I've heard a lot of people call this case a filler case. The one we just did.
Yeah, it is.
Just like
Oh.
But it was still a good case.
Yeah.
it was.
He saw it. He saw it. Edgeworth? I knew it. I was just like, look at the stream right now. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, seeing Edgeworth
Girl,
kind of.
let her go. Let her go. It might be. Shut up. Come closer. I'll kill her. Oh,
Whoa.
sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bang, bang.
Whoa.
Oh. So watch closely, Pablo. This is the beginning of the end. Wait, where
I'm
is...
so serious.
Why is he on a hospital bed? I'm reading through an old
It
file
does
of a
look like-
court case. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey.
Oh my god, that's Terry.
Is that
Falls?
Terry?
Falls?
Bogard? Terry?
Kidnapping, murder, death penalty. After escaping, Fall is met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his
Oh
escape.
no.
Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison.
Oh fuck!
That was a whole year before me and I ever met. So this was her first case.
For Mia?
6 years earlier. Mia Fey, first trial. Well, guess who's
Oh my
gonna be
God,
talking a
Daniel
lot
Hawk.
this time?
Oh shit.
Hey.
You know shit.
We are so close.
February 16th.
Ugh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. Never should have accepted this case. Whoa! Okay, that's not her reaction. Eek! God damn, you look crazy. Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia.
Who's voicing him?
Yeah, go King.
I didn't do nothing. I swear. I didn't kill nobody.
Terry Flawless, my first client.
It's Falls.
Oh, shit, what did I say?
You said Flawless.
Okay.
I can't explain his name yet because it's a spoiler.
Okay.
Mhm. And it's
Have you
kind of
seen-
obvious.
Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee.
Give him the new heavy New York accent, King. That's what Pablo said.
Oh.
Get it? Wait, what? What's a
I
Brooklyn?
didn't do nothing. I swear I didn't.
Yeah, that's it. That's good.
Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him.
Hmm?
So why did you escape anyway?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's cake. That's cakes.
Shit, his eyes!
I just imagine they said it at the same time.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody.
Oh.
I never did lie. I never lied. I didn't escape from nowhere.
But, Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago.
Hold on, let me see. My profession sparkles in the light. Oh, because she was just starting
Sparkles in
out.
the light. Ooh, you killed someone though.
That looks like your hair.
What?
Kind of.
Okay. Doesn't.
Well, when you had
okay.
short hair.
Even if I have short hair, I always go for layers.
I know, I was just saying the style. Not exactly.
Okay.
Pizza withdrawal,
Click.
specifically New York pizza.
Sorry. I told a little lie.
Oh boy.
But anyway,
Mhm.
I didn't do it. I never
Mhm.
killed nobody.
Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the chair.
I'm really sorry.
They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear it, I didn't kill her. I couldn't do it.
Ooga booga.
Oh shit. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed.
When it crashed out.
Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. That's
Yeah,
real
don't look
bad.
good for you.
The police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
Huh? So that much is true. He did meet with the victim.
She is very pretty.
But I didn't kill her.
Who? The guy?
Ha!
She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true.
I can't trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Really?
Ha! I got this one, King.
Okay, you went in the like, I got this one. Oh,
You're not
Who are
gonna
you?
figure out the truth just by staring at the guy.
why are you here?
I came to see how our little kid was doing goodbye all
What?
alone in the big, scary
Okay.
lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with.
Okay. Where's Mr. Grossberg?
That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep.
Huh?
Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Mario. Diego Armando.
Don't you mean Diego
Um,
Brando?
Armando.
No.
I didn't say. So Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me?
No. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. I can imagine with the finger guns.
strangle him.
After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine.
I'd be sweating.
Escaped death row convict for first client.
It is crazy though. Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it though.
Or sorry. Relax. I just heard some good news. Prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well.
Huh?
Mhm.
Really?
So, what we saw
Who
was
is it?
Edgeworth. Oh. However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he earned his the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career.
Oh shit. A genius?
Well, it's about time to head in. Sharden those claws of yours. It's go time.
I will scratch out his eye.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby!
Hey,
A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad if it's actually he didn't kill anyone. And that's what my client ran away from. Okay. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth.
You're gonna stop feeling bad for him in a hot second.
Is he a con man or does he actually...
Obviously, he's seems innocent. Everyone we defend is innocent, so, you know.
And
What
let's
about Matt?
wait. There was this one guy who
Mhm.
was not
Oh,
innocent.
well, yeah, you're right. Okay, so should I voice this, or do you want to voice Edgeworth? Or should I voice him and you voice the judge? King,
We're-
I'm
we're
talking
on
to
the
you.
road, like,
Well, because this is a different judge.
I'll let you voice the judge
Oh!
since you do it for Tribulation, since you did it for Investigations.
What? What are you talking about?
You voiced Edgeworth in Investigations.
Oh, so you want to do this,
You
judge?
did.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It looks like
is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Mhm.
the defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
What the fuck? He is sassy.
Well, no, he said that before, but that's just how, this is Edgeworth in his prime. When he's more Von Karma during his debut. Look at him. It's the Von
Yeah,
Karma
this is
look.
him bef- Yeah, this is him before the
Mhm.
character development.
Yeah.
I understand the lawyer for both sides are newcomers.
Mhm.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey.
Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
So you're the new prosecutor. everybody's been
Pablo, do
talking
you
about,
see
eh?
him? Hold on.
Let me just click.
They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an earlier age.
Yup, and he's beautiful.
Wait, how early?
At 20, Your Honor. Well, because Francisca was like 18 when she she went overseas for her degree, but Edgeworth is just
Damn,
probably
these
just
people
young
are
for
geniuses.
for the craft, I guess. I guess our little kitten has earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh?
Come on, Mia. You can't
Mhm.
lose. Not to someone younger than you.
Oh yeah, I think she's like 24 here.
Oh.
Or 22 or something? I don't remember. Yeah, no, because Edgeworth is dubbed the
Oh, look
genius
at his
prosecutor.
little gray ass face. He's so gray here.
Mhm. He's still gray.
Yeah, but not that gray. Makes
a
him
bit
look like
smug.
a vampire. Hot shot boy.
But he's 25?
Yeah.
I guess
Mhm.
so. Oh shit, and he's been
I
there
want
since
you to
20? Oh.
keep that age in mind.
Mhm.
Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Okay,
Okay.
Now
Boomer.
then, the defendant
Okay, Boomer.
in the case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days
Mm.
ago, he escaped from the police wagon. Is that correct?
Wagon.
I'll probably make Pablo voice the judge.
Is it an
when he
actual
comes
wagon?
back.
When he gets back, yeah.
Or I'll make him voice Edgeworth, we'll see. Precisely.
Speedwagon.
Speedwagon.
Armando.
But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day of the defendant's escape, a policewoman was murdered.
So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death.
You got it.
Yeah, do you know I'm disturbed at how he calls me?
I'm sorry.
Weird.
Hello, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's hear
Yeah,
your
you should-
opening statement.
Yeah, he should be calling me kitten instead.
What?
What?
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. Oh, he has some of the mannerisms of Von Karma. Mhm. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. So wait,
Oh,
how long? It was like
God.
5 years ago, he said? That's still not good.
So...
Truly a horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted.
Correct. But in the end, when finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony.
Oh. A witness's testimony. Oh. Oh?
Testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in there never recovered.
So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
That policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be.
Exactly. The victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
Ah, I see.
Mr. Falls is making other people fall. That's crazy. Yeah, it is, Pablo. Yes, it is.
A man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days.
Oh, now I get it. I just clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Only one thing on his mind to take revenge against: the woman who convicted him.
You're not allowed to make those assertions yet, Judge.
Ah, the
What?
truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Yes. It's quite an obvious that
Jesus.
the defendant is guilty.
Well, wait a minute. That's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
Not yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice.
Oh, the wag. Ugh.
Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders.
You're like 20, Edgeworth.
Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness.
I called the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. Oh!
Fucking Detective Gumshoe.
I'll be detective.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, I
Go.
could do it.
Alright.
Oh wait, we'll see. State your name and occupation.
Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe.
Okay.
I'm a homicide detective in charge of this case, sir. I finally got promoted to detective division half a year ago.
Yeah. I don't believe anyone asked you about that.
Hey, ma'am, you got any idea how much work it takes?
What is it?
You're really gorgeous.
Excuse me? Is that how he was?
Seriously, my heart is aching for you.
That's how Gumshoe
He
fell
says
in love with
Gumshoe.
Edgeworth. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache.
Oh,
Make it
shit.
count. Okay, I got it. Now then, detective, tell us about the incident. Yes, sir, right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from an excessive blood loss. Yeah,
That's brutal.
Ouch.
that much is already stated in the autopsy report.
Edgeworth, don't you dare.
Oh, gosh.
Don't you
There's
dare
nothing to
hit
update here.
me.
You're supposed to be a a rookie. That's what.
You're supposed to be a rookie in this one. Remember? I know. Yes, sir, I got you. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here.
Oh,
This is a sketch of a Dusky
Bridge.
Bridge, an old suspension bridge, and the river that runs under there's Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back into his car. He was recaptured at the police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir.
or was he going to the hospital?
I see.
Okay.
Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir.
Wait, so how old is Gumshoe here? 26.
26.
Oh,
So this was
I finally
this is
figured out
7
what it
years
is about.
earlier.
I finally figured out what it was about her hair that was getting me. That's a Karen haircut.
Yeah. Gumshoe, you could say he made her fall.
Jesus.
Get out.
Anyway.
Okay.
That's
Even-
Pablo's.
Even Gumshoe's laughing at it.
Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge.
That's weird.
Mr. Edgeworth, I warned you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there was no blood on the bridge, there's no way to prove that they even met there.
What is up with this judge?
You weird judge.
Your Honor. If you'd listen to testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at me as I thought you were some hoser.
If I were some hoser.
If I were some hoser. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir.
Here we go, Mia. Hang on.
Okay. Gosh, why do you have to keep saying it?
Yeah, you're weirded out too, huh?
Yeah, one little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready.
Oh, it ruins the nail.
One day, the incident, this unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge and at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car truck and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at the police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge.
It's a weird judge.
Naturally.
Now, would the defendants please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination?
He doesn't like young people, does he? Yes,
He's-
Your Honor. Cross-examination. Coming right up.
Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee.
I'm gonna punch you later for this, Chino. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here.
The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright, especially for a beginner.
I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner in here.
Ha! You got me there. And maybe you should keep your claws out,
I'm
and
taking
show
them
them
off
what
right
you
now,
got,
actually.
kid.
It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching. What? She went to YouTube. I don't know. That was me thinking she went to
You
YouTube.
watched Legal Eagle.
Legal Eagle. Didn't he say he was like quitting?
What?
What?
or he,
No,
or
he
he's,
wasn't. No, that was clickbait. He's not quitting.
yeah, he's like, he said he was gonna stop making content. I didn't say he was like quitting
Who?
or something, right?
What you
Legal
talk
Eagle.
about?
Oh.
Thought I saw a
Who?
video about it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was clickbait, and he wasn't actually quitting.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
Ah, shit. Okay. What?
The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls. What? The defendant
Bless
called
you,
her?
Armando.
Sorry. Mhm.
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls.
A note?
Mhm.
Finally got
Yeah,
one off.
top secret memo that she left in the desk, in her desk.
A confidential police materials. Oh. Ooh.
Mhm.
Why don't we get that?
According to this note, it seems that one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls.
Ugh. Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me?
Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer.
It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person.
Yeah.
Hey now, don't make that face at me. I just said that it was because the prosecutor told me to.
Was that a trap? With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky.
Mm.
Cute.
He said he would pay my rent.
Hold on. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's
oh wow, I think.
talk to Dahlia. It's time for-
Oh no.
Dahlia?
Yep. I recognize
That's
that last
Dahlia?
name.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Is it that
Dahlia.
Dahlia that.
Mhm.
Crazy. I only have one more claw to take off. Ouch. Mr. Falls had a car then.
Cute. Ew, get away from him, Mia. He's my baby. That's what
God.
Papa said.
Well, the bridge was way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up in the car and met how else, right? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car?
Oh?
No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at the red light.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Mm,
red light.
car
I thought.
thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about them car thieves.
Okay. Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything?
This is the photo of the stolen car truck.
Let's see. Oh my god!
Naturally, the body of Valley Hawthorne is there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable.
It's like the case in the first game, where like the
No.
guy was stuffed in the trunk of Edgewood's car.
He looks more uncomfortable, to be
Rise
honest.
to ashes, right? Or
Yeah, rise to ashes.
The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct?
yeah,
For some reason, I know he seemed to get stabbed in the back.
We're talking about a woman here.
can't tell from the photo, but
She's definitely
Knife
been
was-
stabbed. She
the knife was stuck in her
definitely looks
back,
like she's been
nice
stabbed.
and firm.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Where?
you
I don't
see, she looks
it.
definitely stabbed.
No, because she was stabbed in the back. Cakes.
How the frick will we see it?
I know.
She looks cute though.
Okay, Pop.
It looks. Oh, she said.
Condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information.
Did you see what he put?
Yeah.
Detective, was there anything strange or nothing worth in the
Noteworthy.
truck? Noteworthy.
Like Edgeworthy in the.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Losers.
It's a photo of the truck.
Here's
Okay,
the
let's
photo
see.
of the truck, but I don't
see,
see anything
victims,
strange.
nope. Because there's no scarf.
Witness. Awkward.
What is it? Do you have anything to say,
Mhm.
Miss Faye?
I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Girl.
This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that.
You shouldn't have practiced before coming to the court. Honestly, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I like this.
Say there, want a piece of my coffee candy?
Candy?
Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee.
Get out.
Come on, Mia. Shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective.
Yes, ma'am.
This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar. I cannot do that.
Peculiar.
Peculiar about it. Is that
Peculiar.
correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, then I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim.
The note?
It very clearly says wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like, thus this special request. I have one very simple question for you, Detective. Where is the white scarf?
It's
I
in the
can't seem to
car.
find it in this photo.
She definitely looks like she's been stabbed.
Shut up, Tia!
Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am.
And you stopped there? You should have looked for it.
Ah!
Caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I expect she did that. Well, Mr. Ashworth, what did you have to say about that?
I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you are searching for so desperately for, is it this one, perchance?
Must be a white scarf.
It's still white, right?
Where
That's
did
blue.
you find that, sir?
Yeah, I guess it's weird. On
Your
Dusky
scarf
Bridge,
is whiter.
I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation.
Why didn't you tell me?
I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel.
That's illegal!
It's the safest place I
Do
know.
that.
That hotshot sure has a flair for the dramatic. It's not exactly white, as the caller requested. But like you can see, it's close enough for what it
Not
was
at all.
intended for. Not really, it's kind of blue.
It's blue.
And it's muddy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud.
Oh, maybe it's probably discolored because of the... Oh, it's probably because it was wet.
No, he did say it's not white. They agreed that it's not really white.
Yeah. Not surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. He was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time. What a dick!
What a dick!
The court will accept
Mhm.
this scarf as evidence after we ring it out.
He kept giving us traps. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's just how Von Karma was. So this is like peak Von Karma Edgeworth.
Yeah.
This was before he met Phoenix.
Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye?
Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck.
Very good. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively, and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Miss Falls did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred.
That sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear it all about.
Ugh, everything's moving at his whim. Oh yeah.
Don't forget, there's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
You're not even saying it anymore, huh?
No,
A genius, huh?
I'm not reading that.
What does it say?
Actually, there was an eyewitness who was there at the incident that took place.
What?
This photo was accidentally taken by the witness and showed the Vic wearing a scarf. Sir.
Mhm.
Oh wow, there's the
It
third
was drizzling
person.
that day. Unfortunately, it was a little hard to see. That's what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from the bottom and stabbed her in the back.
Behind.
That must have been when the scarf fell off.
Huh.
Should be Lotta.
Weird.
No.
If that's Lotta, how young would she be?
Every time it makes
Oh,
me
yeah.
laugh.
She'd be like probably 16 or around that. I don't know.
Cute. A tiny little Lotta.
With a small afro.
So cute. Oh,
Really get the sense of this bridge is very high up.
Not really.
I can't see. So
It's in black and white. Why are all the pictures not in color?
Holy shit.
Damn it, King. I was gonna sing that. Okay, it's about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below.
Look at this photograph.
Seriously, who took this photo anyway?
Let's just say it was a well-intentioned third party.
Just tell us.
A potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom? Well, they said they absolutely didn't want to testify.
Oh.
The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah? So as you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
The truth has become clear to me now.
Huh?
Yes, it's quite obvious. It's clear he's clearly guilty.
Not again. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's
I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. That is so crazy. What do you mean, This judge is crazy.
Yeah.
Keeps giving out verdicts.
Maybe this was the judge that Von Karma kept getting all his verdict streaks. It's like, make sure
Oh my god, maybe.
Because he gives out verdicts all the way.
Shoved? How could he have shoved someone?
On a bridge like that.
Yeah, it looks like they have a fence. Is that part of the witness's testimony as well?
Mhm. King?
Of course it is.
I forgot it's King. That's
He pushed the victim hard in the back, and she fell down right on her stomach. I remember that happened once myself. And it was really brutal.
huh? Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed, or were you the one getting pushed?
Don't
What
ask.
do you mean that you pushed someone down like that once? With his mind-boggling tales and the way he said brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian? What the fuck?
Oh, because he said hoser. Oh, that's.
Oh yeah, I thought so. I was just
I
wondering.
forgot this
is that
judge is
another lingo
Canadian.
for-
Yeah.
He is?
Yep.
Oh.
This judge is
Xavier
Canadian.
Nasty looks for the right person.
Huh?
Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself.
Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. The court record, huh?
Mhm.
What the hell's wrong with the people in this one?
This is the first trial.
I'm
Oh,
starting to
this is the
understand
fourth
why
case.
So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct?
Yeah, a fog too. Just a generally soggy atmosphere.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere.
I just wanted to point out that they in every other game except for Apollo Justice, they always have a case. Like when there's five cases, they always make like the fourth case in the game like a trial where we don't go investigation. It's kind of like the first trial, but like in the game, or like the fourth one where it's like um the first trial except it's a little bit
Okay.
yeah. So they usually have a pattern for the fifth and sixth game like that. Okay, did you say it already? Sorry, do I?
Yes.
But this photo of the victim's body was found in the trunk of the car.
Where she looks completely stabbed.
Okay. Considering the conditions at
I'm
the
gonna
scene
say
of
that
the
every time
crime,
they show this
something
photo.
isn't right.
Oh, by all means, please enlighten us as
What
to
isn't
it
right?
is. What isn't right? What is it about this photo of the truck?
Her hair is not wet and soggy.
Yeah, like the coat isn't.
Isn't wet and drenched. Oh my gosh, she sounds so different. Naturally, the answer is right here.
I don't get it.
I don't see it. Okay. Where?
The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it.
That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud.
What? That's exactly right. The other day I fell on my muddy street on my gorgeous
Playoff
spread.
beard.
Playoff
Beard
beard
was
and was
befouled.
befouled.
So it was him that fell.
I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. If Your Honor had fallen in the shower instead of on the muddy street, your glorious hockey beard pride of the legal league would be wet but not muddy.
And Unfortunately, I have yet to test that.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, your point.
Okay.
Well taken.
Judge is weird.
As
Can you
say,
prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day?
The surface of the bridge, huh?
A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this.
Neither would a real woman. Of course I can. Here is the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy. Nope. The evidence is this scarf.
And we will find out more about it next time. We'll end it there for now.
Is that why they made the judge look like that? With a beard and all, to make him look
No.
Canadian?
Yeah, I guess.
Do Canadians look like... you know what? Yeah. Okay.
You're Canadian, you should know.
I haven't seen a Canadian that's really Canadian. I haven't heard that accent yet. Or I've been deaf to the accent, but I haven't heard that accent, you know, like a boot and shit like that.
Or cheesing me from.
Oh god, no! No, not that. Not the Toronto accent. I can't with that.
The Drake accent.
Oh my god. Is that what Drake sounds like?
I don't know. He's got a lot of accents.
Oh, he does?
Right, Audie?
I don't know.
Audie? Audie, hello?
I'll send you guys a video
Well,
of the
never
Toronto
mind.
accent.
Anyway, we'll catch you guys in the next one. So thank you guys for watching.
I can freaking find it.